Alright guys, what's up? For those of you on YouTube, you guys gotta let me know if the stream is looking good. I'm already getting a warning. And if the warning is let's say if the stream is like laggy, I'll fix it. It might be pretty laggy, but let me know. The stream might be in the depths. Yeah, let me know if the stream is laggy for those of you tuning in on YouTube. But Brad, what's up? Mobile, good morning. Good to see you guys. How you doing? How you doing? You know what? I keep forgetting to sign in to this website. All right, now I'm good to go. Yeah, for those of you tuning in on YouTube, once again, let me know if the stream is laggy. Bro, what is going on this computer? Computer, get a grip. Get a grip on yourself, please. All right, let's do that. Let's do this. Okay, let's start with the watch list here. Let's get into it like QuickBooks. I gotta stop shouting out QuickBooks. Your face is frozen. Well, okay, I guess I have no choice but to your voice is clear, your face is frozen. All right, okay, let's not do this then. All right, okay, give me a sec for those of you in the Discord. Red was worth a try. Damn, this computer sucks if that's the case. Okay, that's cool. We'll run it the normal way. And this computer, it doesn't seem like it's working hard, but it's like CPU is at 20% usage, memory is at 36% usage, but then the live stream is having trouble. I gotta call one of the tech people in this place. Okay, we should be good. Should be better now. Give it a sec. It should be better now in the next like minute or so. All right, let's start with the watch list here. So there's quite a few of them that are moving. Let me get everything together here. So there's BSFC. There's KZIA. Continuation. We have BLTN. There's CYN. I think Tim also posted a list in a couple minutes ago. BDRX. Let's see how that one is looking here. HSCS sold off. BDRX, yeah, looking pretty decent. So we can add this one to our recents. So before I continue, what I want to do is just double check that all these stocks are tradable with margin, which is something that, I'm looking to, of course, implement and do every day, which is why the earlier start time is important. So I'm going to pull up my Charles Schwab link, which I'll post to the chat for anybody who might not have it if you're using this platform. Is the stream still messed up? Hopefully it's working. But yeah, there's the link. I'm going to check a couple of these stocks on the list here. So BDRX, I'm just paying attention to make sure that it doesn't say non-marginable 100%. So BDRX special maintenance, KZIA from yesterday. Let's double check on that. Special maintenance looks good. VLCN looks good. BSFC looks good. Okay, everything seems to be pretty decent. CYN is the other one, the last one, and CYN looks good. So a stock like NXL, I'll post a screenshot in Discord. A stock like NXL that we traded a few weeks ago, a stock like this is not marginable, so you can see the difference in what it says versus a stock like VLCN, right? So I'll just post that to the chat so that people can see the difference there. As long as we're not seeing non-marginable 100%, that's the key. That's the key. So, looking good. Watch list looks good. Watch list checks out. Time to drop some trend lines. OBS. Pop this over here. All right, looks good. So I'll start off with VLCN and then make my way up the list here. So this one is continuation. We have a high of 787 here pre-market. It's done well over the last day or so, pushing up from about 367 in after hours and continuing higher. I'm going to check out the daily chart here. So going back to June 25th, we had a high point of 1267, which the stock sold off. So start up my screen recording here. Guys, make sure to start your screen recordings, all right? Yeah, so we had a high of 1267, and then following that day, we had a high of 960. The stock did sell off. We had a few attempts where we pushed back up and got rejected. And so we'll see how it does, 665 and then 960 are levels that I'm interested in. So we're at 787 for the pre-market highs. We got a bit of a consolidation here. The range is a little on the wider side. We had lows all the way around 560. I want to see a move back to the upside if possible. It doesn't have to be right away into the open, but hopefully within the first hour or so would be nice if we can curl up and retest those pre-market highs. I'd really want to see how it does back over levels around 682 or so. If we're to get closer to 7, back above the VWAP, can we see that move to the upside? Again, doesn't have to be right away, but if it can happen in the first hour, that'll be great. Other than that, let's see here. I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on to KZIA, another continuation name. Yesterday's high was 108 KZIA. So looking at the daily chart here, let's see. Looking at April, we had a high point around 168. Going back some more, we had 132. These are days where the stock gapped up a little bit. I'm gonna watch 132. If it's able to get over 132, 134 area, can we see 150 perhaps? And then from there, maybe if we're lucky, we get to push all the way up to $2. This thing has done well. It's done well over the last day, and today it's continuing. So this is good. Pre-market high right now. We have 119 for KZIA. 119 the pre-market high. The low of the pullback at VWAP has been holding up 98 recently, which is good to see. All right, not bad. We'll see if it pulls up there and gets up to 2 over time. BSFC, the third stock here that's on my top 3. BSFC did pull back a little bit off of those highs, but we had 342 for pre-market highs. And we've been pulling back. Let's see how low we've dropped down here. The lows are 230. So quite the pullback here. Quite the pullback for BSFC. How are we looking on the daily? So going back to the 27th, we had a high point of 372. That definitely can be a target here for now. And I think 372 is essentially a double top. I'm going to put 370. There's a 2-minute warning. Yeah, 370, a bit of a double top. So if we do get over that level, of course, 4 can be something to watch. But this stock, it seems like every time it pushes up, it sells off. So I wonder if the opportunity has already came and went for BSFC. That's something that I'm thinking about here. Did the opportunity came and went like yesterday's news? Perhaps. So VLCN, BSFC, BDRX. Perhaps this one is a little bit better to watch. I'm going to put this one up top. BDRX. So with about a minute to go, today is another beautiful day. We're going to get another chance to be disciplined, another chance to be patient, another chance to improve. And I'm looking forward to it. This is one of the great things with trading is that we always get another day, right? And so thank the Lord for us waking up here today and being able to come and trade. Let's get to it. We got 40 seconds to the opening bell. BDRX. I'm going to bring this one into my top 3. 170 for those highs. Let's see how it does. Recently, we pushed up to 296 on this one, so we'll see. There could be resistance towards $2, but we'll see how it does. Share size. Looking good. Let's see what we get today on this beautiful day. Let's trade to the best of our abilities. Right now, I'm just waiting to determine the strong stock. It's a little choppy. No trade, well, one trade only. That's it. Kind of waiting. BDRX halting down. We're seeing some resistance here, but the stock is being resilient. I'm gonna jump back in. Can we push over 7? Show me $7. $7. 89 only. I'm gonna look to size up a little bit here, VLCN, if we can continue to hold our levels. I was pretty late there. Gonna wait. Oh, that sucks. That was a great attempt. We had a big bid, everything. Gonna take 4,000 shares, break of 8, break of 7 to the depths. Can we go this time? Is the fourth time the charm? There's a wall, but it seems like most of it is gone. And still no good. So I'll be patient here. Either I'll let it go or I'll just wait for a dip. We've took too many losses here. Not getting the immediate break for VLCN. I'm gonna take the quick couple of cents because I'm in a little high, but not bad. And that spread, I should have hit the bids. Not the best entry here. Would have wanted to be in a little lower. But, will we see 75 out of this? It's going to get to 80. There's going to be a good red to green there. Definitely much more aggressive than I would have expected, but pretty good. 33 all the way to 84. 93, will it go all the way? Perhaps. I want to stay on my toes here because the stock hasn't really proven that it's strong yet. It's so far so good, but I don't think we're out of the woods. I think it could still fail if it doesn't get through 7. So I want to be careful here. We did give back the small cushion we had, so we got to watch out. Mm. Nothing like a lovely fill on the ass to wake you up in the morning, right? To say hello. Welcome to High Fill City. Welcome to getting filled into the moon. This is interesting here. How's it gonna do? How's it gonna do? I'm gonna jump in and I want to see $8 here. Come on. Take me to the moon. In fact, I might even add back aggressively because if it wants to go for the new heights. Oh, there's a seller. It's gonna get me out. All right, we've built back our cushion. We've built back our cushion. Can we now see the new high? If we break that seller at 89, I'm in. I'm gonna be in. It's gonna be a little risky because we have been having trouble there, but because we held up those lows, unless there's another entry before, let's see, perhaps. $16, 95. Oh, that's, come on. You kidding me, man? See, okay, that resistance there's, we didn't even touch 7, so man, that sucks. I think there's a dip here, but I'm not going to be able to get in. It's going to be too weird on level 2. Complete and utter misery is what that was of a move. See, I knew there was a chance, because we weren't out of the woods yet. It needed to go through 7, and if we could have held above 7, then it would have been ready. I'll take my $300 and smile. KZIA, perhaps the one to watch. Jumping in KZIA, couple cents. Let's see if it keeps going. Looks like KZIA is going to get locked in here at 38. I do like VLCN resumption if it gaps lower. If the stream is behind, be sure to click the live button on the stream. Click the live button, that way you can catch up. Also, hit that thumbs up, guys. We have over 440 people, only 74 likes. Be sure to hit that thumbs up and hit the live button. That way the live stream is caught up. Also, remember our disclaimer. I don't think I mentioned the disclaimer yesterday in the recap, but remember that day trading is risky business. All right. You got to make your own judgments, your own decisions. I'm here. You can utilize me as a tool, but, not for copy trading or any madness like that. If you try to copy trade me, you're going to go into the gallows. Got to say it as blunt and just like that. Resumption for the other stock, VLCN, is at 45.39 and KZIA will be 46.09. So we got a few minutes to resumption here on these two. I'm going to do a rotation and I'll get ready. BSFC maybe over time could be interesting, but right now KZIA and VLCN are the two that I'm watching. There's not too much time in between the resumptions, so the moment that I trade VLCN after the first trade, maybe two, I want to switch back to KZIA, and I'll probably switch back. I'm not going to switch it on this screen down here because if I take that extra couple seconds, I could miss the move. So I'm just going to watch it at the other screen, and we'll see how it does. Less than a minute to VLCN. BSFC starting to gain some life, but maybe still a little early. Still pretty below VWAP. Less than 35 seconds VLCN. If I see what I like, no fear, no hesitation here. No trades, no trades. Watching KZIA, switching over. KZIA. There's time, so I'll pull it up. Didn't get what I wanted there, so not gonna even bother. KZIA halted up at 38. We got a couple seconds. KZIA. That's pretty easy to get caught in. Can we bounce? Wow. We will bounce nicely. Dip and bounce again. Dip, 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 dip. Not dipping. Gonna take 42. 40. Better not fail miserably. We should see highs here. Will we? 46. I might try again. Waiting. Either 46 or maybe more of a dip. Alright, seems a little choppy, easing off for now. Ran out of mental capital. Oh, high fill there. Ran out of mental capital. Not going to catch the move. I'd like to see it get locked in at this point because it's having trouble here. I'd love to see it just get halted up 58 again. Or now 60. Halt now at 60. If there's a pullback, I'll be long. How is that a losing trade? That is preposterous. Well, high fill on this dip. Should have bought the bids. I would have been in nicely 43. That's on me. Sometimes I look away from the ask price just a little too long, and by the time I look back, the ask price is still in the moon. All good. That was a great attempt right there, though. VLCN does look interesting on the bear flag. We'll see if it's able to curl eventually. Too many losses here. KZIA, gotta be careful. The YouTube live stream is 2 minutes behind. I don't know what to say about that. We had some technical difficulties earlier, but if the live button is not working, then it's in the depths. The halt down is so close, it's hard to buy this dip. And okay, maybe too risky. I need the immediate bounce if I'm going to be long here. This thing doesn't seem like it wants to bounce. 30, 32 is the area, but at least the last area, I think. About 3 minutes to MLGO. It's curling. It's fighting. It seems like it could go higher, but definitely churning a bit. Alright, MLGO, let's see. That dip trade where I bought the ask was a big problem because that would have been a great dip for about 6 cents. Would have done well for us there. At least keeping us closer to our highs. There's no volume really, MLGO. There's 5504, so there's about a minute. BDRX, no good. BSFC, not much. CYN, no good. KZIA, not much. Well, decent move. Not much right now. VLCN, not good. I gotta check out some of those stocks we saw earlier in pre-market. MLGO. We'll see if this one gains volume. I got small size. I could prep an order, but unless it's really good, not looking to size up. So being patient. I think it's a little choppy so far. I do like that it's uptrending. We haven't had a pullback yet. Trying for the halt. Forgot my mic was muted there. It's trying for the halt, but doesn't seem like it's quite locked in. It's chasing down the level here. Waiting patiently for a dip. The halt level is extended again. What it needs to do is not fail miserably. Because if it does, I'm going down like the Titanic. Oh, might have sold that a little too soon. Can we hold the line? Can we hold the line? KB, are you still alive? Are the Bulls still alive on this one? Seeing some good signs. Is it going to be strong enough for the 1 minute candle to make the new high? It's trying. It's fighting. It's fighting. It's fighting. Can we see 70 out of this? No, it's coming back down. The 1 minute candle to make the new high, going to the depths. Wanted to have a tighter stop there, but in those situations where the spreads just drop 20 cents is not much but taking a loss. And we have a new low. Um, I think I'm gonna put a stop in place and see how far this goes. This could still hold up. And I just put a stop in place and try to let this work a little bit. It looks good enough. So I want to see the 1 minute candle make the new high eventually here. VLCN looking like it's going to the gallows. Some good buying here. We'll see if this continues to the upside. We must hold the line. So last time I kind of caught a trade trying to get the 1 minute candle to make the new high, caught a loss. So maybe this time I just avoid buying back high. Sometimes it can be good if we curl up and retest the highs right away, but other times you're in there, and the worst part about it is the spread's opening up, catching you. What should be a 5 cent loss is 20 cents. If not, we could have retained more of the green throughout the move here. The battle against the spreads. Battle against the real battle is not even against the stocks. The battle is against the spreads. I think I'm making too many mistakes looking away from the ask price as I'm buying some of these dips, because you look back, the ask price is still in Pluto. Perhaps we're seeing some resistance here. Can we push through? All right. I'm going to be out a little early. I'm going to take it off around 36. I'm going to watch to get back in if we can see another good entry. Realizing the gain. Realizing the gain. Now, if we can be accurate on the next couple of scalp trades that might come, we can be looking pretty decent pretty quickly. What we need is a complete sequence and not just one good trade and then losses. So far, so good. Freaking hell, that was early. Crap. See, this not could get chopped out here easily. Son of a gun. It's like at the very last second where I think, okay, it's lingered long enough. Not great. And I might get stopped out here. See, 20 would have been much better. What's that, 15? Son of a gun. If it's strong, it should curl back up, but I'm in on the pullback. So the low right there was like 13, 14. I'm in at 30. So I have a stop here, but I'm kind of, my stop is wider than I would like. I still think the stock is strong, but I could cut it here for a smaller loss. Could let it ride. I'm gonna cut it. If I'm lucky, I'll get another chance. If not, I've missed the move. There could be scalp trades going back up. There could be, if the volume is high here. Can we see a quick pop? 10, 15 cents. Can we see the quick move? I wanted 34. It has to be a quick move here because we're in the place where we need to see the breakout. Where's the move? 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 50 resistance. See, if I'm in at 20 right there, I could just be scaling out. Fumbled the trade. Fumbled the trade. And that was like a millisecond difference. There could be another breakout here, but it could also reject the level. Which one is it going to be? If the volume is high enough, I can try. Oh, what was that, man? And maybe I gave that a little too much time. It wasn't dropping, but you know. So we're seeing a pullback. The last candle did close up nicely. It's still, you know, fighting. It's still fighting. I think the number one thing right now is if we flush down. If it just flushes down randomly, then there's a problem. I think as long as it doesn't flush down randomly. Looks like it might be going to the depths. Can we hold up 13? Yeah, but do we need to see 13 after a move to 50? Probably not. If it gets back up there, you know, good. That'll be good, but I'm gonna look for other business. BLCN, MLGO, how are we doing? Or rather, KCIA. KCIA curled back up. Not bad. Could be worth watching back over 42, 43. The dips look like they've been good. CYN maybe finally comes around. There was a stock that was called out that I didn't look at because I was trading. What was that call out? LCFY. Hopefully I didn't miss a massive move here. Oh, looking decent. Moving on, moving the business to a different stock here. High is at 51. This one seems spready. Previous highs 450. Definitely spready, but it's moving. We're seeing 20-cent spreads, but it's pushing up. Break of the highs coming up. I'm not interested in this trade, but let's see how it does. There's 60. 67 for a high. 64. Now bounce like there's no tomorrow. Resistance at 40. Not gonna get anything there. LCFY. Risky business. But I guess the usual, right? That dip is going to work out nicely, but it's going to be much lower than I could have anticipated. From 64 down to 08. I bought it at 30 area, so I'm in too high. Did throw out a bit at 12, didn't get the fill. And now we're making new highs up here at 80. Bro, 100 shares? You kidding me? Whatever. Yeah, fill me. Fill me and talk to me nicely. 72. I had to mark it in there. Is it worth over 72? Probably not. Seems risky. Oh, okay, okay, okay. The dips have been so big that I didn't take above 50 right there. So tricky sometimes, man. Held tight from 72 to 55 and then $6. The only reason I'm not in there is because it seems like, man, we've been seeing bigger pullbacks since I got here. Halting up at 18 potentially. 618, halt up. Where are they gonna fill me? Okay, I'm about to say because I bought early. 10, 15. This one is like IVP yesterday. You know, you can't be too aggressive. Just, you know, you gotta utilize those limit orders. Take what you can get. I don't love these stocks at all, but sometimes they're all we have. High of day right there over 40. It's going to get to 60 and the halt up 59 right here. Can we get locked in? It would be a good place if it happens. It would be a great place. It's trying, but not quite getting locked in. $81 now for the new halt level. It's trying. There's 81. Well, let's get locked in. We're seeing bigger bids this time. Looks like it'll get locked in. LCFY. Kersey in at $6 in the chat room, holding into the halt up. Where are we on this day? Because we're at 1.1. We got to be careful. It just seems like a day where we're struggling to get anything. And I'm definitely not going to increase my risk. I'm still a little, you know, there's days where I kind of make the wrong move sometimes. It's part of what it is, you know. It's part of the deal. Got to just add to the gain slowly and not look to be Superman here and then just go 4 or 5K size, you know. It's like in just one wrong move, this cushion, this nice sweet day of 1K is evaporated if it's not, you know, a winning trade. So I'm just gonna stick to a small size here and just take it easy, and can I add something to it? I'm gonna drop down to 1100 shares. LCFY, can I just get a few small trades here and there? I can have an order of maybe 16, 1800. Let's do 1700 in case there's a really good area, but just gonna take it easy. Small size. Something I'm thinking about is like going back to not taking trades in the first minute. It's like some days it's so good, and then other days it's just so bad. I used to be more, hey, I'm gonna wait the first minute or two just to kind of see, get a better gauge. There'll be days where you miss an opportunity, but I don't know, man. I think in the long run, waiting a little bit can make sense. Maybe if there's something super obvious, like a massive bid or a very obvious pattern into pre-market or coming out of pre-market, MLGO, that one is flying up. Should have pulled it up a little sooner. I did see the level 2 moving. Resumption. It's 2257. Nice move for MLGO. It's a big push here. Sounds good. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Let's see how this thing does here. Resumption is coming up, and MLGO is at the highs. LCFY. Ah, I should have sold market there, man. That is BS. I read that perfectly and still lost money. It's like I hit the ask price right before we break the whole dollar. The 83 dip was beautiful. It might just keep going. It's extended, but it's in that range where it might just go to the next halt up. And it will. Well, at least 850 before a dip. Just a little frustrating there. A little frustrating. Now it's like really extended. For me, I consider this no man's land. It might keep going, but not gonna jump in here. The next halt up is at 906. I don't know, man. I just think right here is just too risky. Some more aggressive traders might still be trying to scalp some areas, but risk is real. 823 drop. If it drops again, I'll jump in on the dip. Tank for me one more time. Tank, tank, tank. Flush, flush. Only 98. And I'll get a massively high fill, which sucks. All the beautiful trades. That should be green. Red trades. Lovely. I think there's going to be more opportunities, so I want to stick around. I'm going to get my chair, I'm going to get comfortable, and I'm going to keep to the small size. And what a day. What a day, brother. Can we see something else? Something that's not a limit order stock only. Good night, KZIA. Did it sell off? KZIA, yes, it did. Not good. This stock is back at the highs on the other hand. Okay, maybe I got to pay more attention here because it might just go again, but it just seems so risky. I'm going to size down to just 600 shares. Refuse to give anything back here. I honestly was thinking backside already. There's a couple cents there, but it's coming down quickly. So perhaps I take profits fast. Yes, man. This is not going to be easy. Never really is, but there's a bigger drop. From 810 to 860. Is this going to be one of those stocks that go all the way to like 15? Maybe it is. It might just be one of those stocks. There's going to be a lot of risk. So we got to use appropriate share size. Something that we're comfortable with in case we lose to the extremes. We're not going to be, having regrets. There are some aggressive traders who will be pushing it, and hopefully they're connecting. Yeah, there seemed like there was a buyer there. Wow. It's a mess. It might come down too. If it comes down and it can hold up against those lows, could be good. It's a tight hold. Will it come down more? Very risky trades here. It held a freak. Actually, I needed to give that more time. That's on me. That's definitely on me. From 95, we had, or 85, I think. 830, now 850. Pretty good. That was a good dip. That's on me selling that too soon there. Didn't even feel fear, just more so the way I leveled the bids were looking, just seeing some selling. Son of a gun. If I'm in there, I'd sell half and just maybe still watch to see. Because if it's ready here, we could definitely see 9 again. If you're accurate with size, definitely the type of stock you could make, like 10 grand on. If you're willing to push bigger size. 3K shares, 4K shares. But you're definitely going to be up and down 2K per trade. I might get back in. Damn, that was kind of high. And nothing. Towards the attempt where I'm not back in. Stock market, I tell you. We only got to 77 there. Let's see if it continues. You can't make this stuff up, man. I tried twice there, mid 30s, mid 40s, nothing. And I'm not back in because of how lame the move up. We're stuck at like 48. There's like a hidden seller. Not clean to be back in there, but let's see if it does give a dip again, and then maybe it does go here. If it's strong, we should hold and retest 9. KB, what's it gonna be? If it breaks down here to the depths it goes. And I got filled 44 buying limit, 30? I don't know what's going on these days. It looks like it's coming down. I bought 30, I got filled 44 with limit. They're just doing anything to you these days. It's not like I traded before this switch and felt how the fills feel for years. So I'm not just making this stuff up for making it, to just say nothing here. They're doing us dirty these days. Now, we can always switch brokers. They're putting us into a hard position here. Maybe I start to execute through E-Trade again and give my money to E-Trade. If they can give me some better fills, might be worth the deal. Buying limit at the bid price you're seeing, you're getting filled 20 cents higher. Oh man. It's ludicrous out here. The day trading streets are getting more rough. The wall streets are getting more tight, squeezing us more. Big squeezing. It seems like it's holding up here again. Maybe we do curl up some more. $9 would definitely be the target. Guys, make sure to post all P&Ls in the P&L section. You gotta post all P&Ls in the P&L section. Not Lucy, LCFY still holding up. We'll see if it's able to get back up there one more time. This is big here. This is big. This is big. Seems like it's holding. We do have higher day volume on a red 5-minute candle, but we'll see how it plays out. If it breaks down here, this could definitely be backside. I'm going to watch for bigger dips if it does flush out. If it continues to hold tightly, maybe the buyers do get this thing back up there, 850 one more time. Is this the beginning of the end? I want to see a flush out to get long here. Big flush out. Oh, this could be interesting. I'm going to put a stop at like 60. Are we seeing it? Is this it? Are we gonna see a big move here? We need to see over 8. If not, to the depths. There's the 98. What's it gonna be? And I'm cutting it. It's like yesterday, the same thing kind of happened, but we had some follow through. Looks like beginning of the end. We're back up again. It's resilient. The 5-minute candle to make the new high is up there at 40. Come on, over 30. It's crazy that the 5-minute candle can make the new high. It's like right there, especially if it breaks with high volumes. Could be interesting. Shorts could definitely get squeezed. Are they gonna get squeezed here? KB. K of the B. Oh my god. I'm selling at 80. The freaking thing teleports down to 50. Unreal. It's still happening. It's still going slowly though. It seems like. You see, Steve, that right there, Steve. Mark this timestamp right there. Buying with red on the tape and everything, the bid and the ask teleports up 30 cents. Absolute ridiculous. That's the most frustrating trades for me in this new era. The spreads are tight coming down. The moment you're in that exact millisecond, both the bid and the ask is up 25 cents from where you're trying to buy. The volatility. Well, this is a perfect place to lock it in. Sabe using 50K size. Today's the 11th, man. Time goes so fast. 14 days left in the month. Loser, loser, loser. This one was also a losing trade. 13-cent winner. And it's just, stuff like this is very disappointing where, I'm expecting there to be a short squeeze. The moment we push through 60, 70, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to sell it here, take my couple cents. And I'm running a risk of like missing out on the bigger move selling early like that. And this thing still teleports down 20 cents before I could exit. If RT would use commission broker, he would need to change his entire strategy. Well, I think that's pretty obvious. You can't trade a million times a day with commission brokers. Got green, SQQQ. I went green to red pushing it. I mean, I don't know if I would say I was pushing it, but I definitely did go green to red, brother. My short is working fast. That's John. Not sure which one he's watching at. Take profits this time, Abraham. Looks like the chat is having a bit of a talk. Hit my stop loss. Where does everyone post the P&Ls? In the P&L section in the chat room. There's a chat room. There's a section in the chat room designated for winners and losers. We did that a couple months ago, maybe like 7 months ago at this point, to make sure that there's no FOMO, right? We had a lot of people reaching out saying that they were feeling FOMO from other traders. You had people blocking people just so that they wouldn't see them post a gain or something. It was pretty bad back then. Like in the first couple of minutes, a bunch of people, if they caught a winning trade or something, they would post it, and then it's like the first 3 minutes into the day, people were being affected by it. LGO, yeah, this is a good place to call it. I'll be around, though. I'll be around for the next opportunity, the next stock, the next move. Guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up if you have not already. If you're tuning in on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, we do appreciate it. In the P&L today, we're green 750, small green. There's more than likely going to be something else. Maybe another stock or two that comes later into the day. So I'll stick around and I'll have small size ready. Tab, what you missed out was the backside, brother. The only thing you missed was backside. So that's good. VLCN, not much there. MLGO, not a ton. LCFY, not a ton right now. KZIA, no good. CYN, BSFC, and BDRX. I could stream another hour, but I think I'm going to shut it down. So, for those of you going the distance, continue to be disciplined, continue to be patient, continue to look forward to those opportunities that you know and love. The stream seems extremely delayed today. I think from those issues we had earlier. But all good in the neighborhood. So stay disciplined, stay safe, stay green. Is Jessica still here? Okay, great. I'm gonna go down and listen in with Jessica.